It's time for Around the Ozarks in 5, brought to you by the Butterfly Palace. Have the best day ever at the Butterfly Palace. Springfield Greene County Park Board, reminding you to go play. Roto-Rooter Plumbing and Drain Service. Call Southwest Missouri's best plumber today for a free estimate. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
And good morning to you on this Monday. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. We enjoyed, a warm weekend. I've been thinking about it for the last couple of weeks. And this is my favorite February of all time, solely because of the weather, how warm it's been. Because I usually hate February because it's so cold, and I'm so tired of winter. But this
why you got to be Debbie Downer?
No, I'm not. It's glorious. I'm telling you, it's my favorite February ever.
I know, but
how
then
can I be more up than that?
Normally, I hate February.
How can I be more up than that? I am enjoying my favorite time of my life as we speak.
All right. Me too, by the way. I love it. I love hot.
Okay.
So, here's a look at some news for you. A red flag warning, speaking of the warm temperatures, is in effect against burning in several Ozarks counties. They're saying, watch out, not right now. That warning continues following a weekend of grass and wildfires in the area. The warm, dry conditions combined with wind can lead to fire spreading very quickly. There have been fires in the last few days in Lebanon, Conway, Climax Springs, just to name a few.
Well, it's not always perfect, but you take the bad with the good.
Yes. I was driving home from Kentucky on Saturday and saw smoke from fires everywhere. Controlled burns, though. Burns, because there's a lot of farmland, as it turns out, between here and Kentucky and it's like southeast Missouri, and they were all controlled. But I mean, it was like every mile there was another fire. So it's interesting. We told you about that bald eagle that was rescued by firefighters in the Mid-County Fire Protection District. They found it in distress in a ditch last week. Unfortunately, they found out it died from lead toxicity. Firefighters found it. They got it to the Department of Conservation, but it was too late and vets were unable to save it.
That's a shame. I was hoping for a good outcome because that was a cool story that we told people about. I think you were gone when we did that.
I saw the headline. The headline.
Yeah, but too bad. They did what they could. Heads up, if you're out on Springfield roads today, a portion of East Cherry Street still closed. It closed yesterday. Crews are repairing the concrete from Glenstone to Dystart Avenue, which I've never heard of, but it's Dystart, Dystart Avenue. And that portion of East Cherry will be closed until 5 a.m. tomorrow, so 24 hours from now, roughly, depending on when you're watching this. More people are turning to charities for help in the United States. That's a result of an annual survey by Forvis, which, of course, is formerly BKD. The report showed 71% of nonprofits saw an increased demand in 2023, 71%. But just 56% of charities saw an increase in income. So times are tough all over. That report surveyed 325 nonprofits.
All right. Goldman Sachs is bringing its small business training initiative to Missouri. It's called 10,000 Small Businesses and includes an investment by Goldman Sachs of about $100 million in the state, most of which will be small business loans. Since it started 16 years ago, that initiative has graduated more than 14,000 small business owners. So that's cool.
Million. Yeah, that's fantastic. Good for them because, they don't have to do that. They all these big companies get a bad rap, but that's something that they're doing. They've been doing that I didn't even know they were doing in other states. Now they're doing it here. So good on them.
Very cool. New numbers show wages in Greene County were stagnant. Paychecks were the same in the third quarter of last year as they were in the third quarter the year before. So 2022, that ranked Greene County number 170 out of 360 largest counties in the U.S.
Okay. So we could improve. Hey, if you had AT&T, if you have AT&T and you were affected by that big outage on Thursday of last week, the company
That was me.
Is apologizing. Yeah, me too. As part of that, it will give impacted customers, wait for it, $5 credit on your bill.
Better than zero.
It is better than zero, but it appears that the $5 will be per account, not per phone line. So that has some customers not thrilled. saying that ain't good enough. But what are you going to do? Switch companies? The outage on Thursday was caused, they say, by a software update. It affected tens of thousands of customers for up to 12 hours. So that's a long time to be without your cellular device, as connected as we are to it these days. Next season, the Chiefs will have more money to spend as they defend their back-to-back Super Bowl championships. Of course, so will the rest of the teams in the league. So the NFL is increasing the salary cap by $30 million. That's one good player these days. We'll see what the Chiefs do with free agents in the offseason, but maybe they can, improve the team a little with that 30.
Man,
because the rest of the league's going to be out after them next year. That's for sure.
America is so crazy with our spending. Think about that. You know what I mean?
They get to spend an extra $30 million?
Yeah.
Is that a lot? Or for one player, it's a lot?
For one player?
It is,
player?
Yeah. But
goodness.
Well, they probably won't pay that to one player. But
I'm just saying, like, the amount of money
it is insanity
that they make is absolutely insanity. Like, I mean, if some people make that, like, great, but like for playing football, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I know it's a lot of time and it's like uber talent. All of those things are true, but goodness.
Well, it's a supply and demand issue. We Americans love our football and we love our sports in general as entertainment. So we're willing, clearly, to pay for it because that's the only way they get their money is by fans.
Right.
You and me.
No,
spending every dime.
Not you and me. But not you and me.
Spending every dime we got to go to a Chiefs game. Unless you win Around the Ozarks contest.
Exactly.
That's how you do it. Beat the system. Win. Next season when we have contests, we give away tickets very often. So you might as well go to aroundtheozarks.com now and get used to the site so you can tool around there and get entered into all the contests. I just met somebody the other day who won. What did he win? He won something. He was going for the Valentine's thing that we gave away.
Yeah.
He ended up winning something else because he entered another contest while he was there and he won.
Good. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I love it. That's cool.
Okay. Meanwhile, we are all still reaping the benefits of the Chiefs championship. Today, for example, today only, everyone in the United States can get 6 boneless or traditional wings for free at Buffalo Wild Wings. How about that? That is because the Super Bowl went into overtime. And starting back in 2019, Buffalo Wild Wings said it would give away free wings if the Super Bowl goes into overtime. So this was the first time that they've actually had to pay up. And we'll see how it goes because you don't have to buy anything. Just show up and say, give me my wings, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, and Ethan used to play the Buffalo Wild Wings system when we were first dating. And he would go and order wings to go. And he would order the kids meal wings, which are the same wings, but I think were like, I don't know, 50 cents or something. And so he would order a bunch.
I do like beating systems. And they had, back at the time, they had 99-cent kids menus on a certain day of the week.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And it was like 6 wings in there. So you
he'd be like, he'd pretend that he had 4 children and be like, can I get 4 kids meals?
I splurged on Sarah. She ate good there for a while.
For my girlfriend.
Well, she was a girlfriend at the time. Yeah.
That's funny.
Now look at you. I pay full price
I'm
for
a
wings.
Wife. I'm a trophy wife, as it turns out, because I'm younger than you.
But I'm now
by a decade.
Yeah, everybody knows that. Everybody knows.
Congratulations.
Every chance you get. I am now, just so everybody knows how it turned out, I am now splurging for full price wings, but not today because I'm going to be in there getting my free wings.
Right.
And I've got 4 people with me. So 6 times 4. Math
this
people
makes me lose a lot of respect. I know, but I actually prefer boneless wings.
Those are nuggets. Those don't even count.
I know, but I do prefer them.
They're called boneless to make you feel better about yourself, but they're chicken nuggets is what you're doing. You're eating children's meals, which I used to do, I suppose.
Right. All right. Finally, don't look now, but there is an emu on the loose in Pulaski County. The ostrich-looking big bird got away from its owner and has been running around, eluding authorities like they do since Friday. So, yeah, deputies have tried several times to catch him, but kind of like a smooth criminal, he keeps getting away.
What did you call it?
An emu?
Missouri, University of Missouri, MU? No, it's emu.
An emu.
How do you say it?
Well, how do you say it?
You're saying emu.
What do
Emu.
you call it?
Emu.
An emu? An
Yeah.
emu?
EMU. 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 MU.
It's a funny story about this. I don't know if you can still find it online, but do you remember when Joe Hickman did a story on the emu, the emu that was missing in I don't even know what county it was in, but do you remember the story?
I do. It was the same thing, an emu?
It was absolutely hilarious.
No, it was good.
Joe is such a great storyteller, and it was a funny story. And the
He ought to just
video,
go.
I don't know how he got video of it. How did he get such a great video of it?
He was there when I think they caught it or attempted to catch it. These apparently deputies have tried to catch this thing. It was like the watching Keystone Cops, and nobody knows what that is anymore.
I'll have to Google or text Joe and tell him to send me the link, and we can post it in the comments.
No, if he's smart, he's just going to get that story and do a dub over with his mouth, different location.
What we call a re-rack. We're going to re-rack that.
Re-rack it. Run it again. People enjoyed it.
I did that one time at KY3 and I never got caught.
What do you mean?
It's true. I re-racked a story from year over year.
The same exact story?
Same exact story. It was the walk, bike, run, or transit to work week. And it was like when the city of Springfield was trying to get people to either take like public transportation or ride their bicycle to work. And they did it 2 years in a row to see if they could get like good participation.
So literally nothing in the story changed?
Literally nothing changed.
So you just run the
Travis
same story.
Cagle and you remember Travis Cagle, literally re-racked the story just to see if we could. And we did. We got away with it.
That's funny. Well, you can do that a lot with news because there are certain things that just happen every year, and it's the same like that. It's the same thing.
Listen, there is nothing new under the sun. Nothing new under the sun. So anyway, I wonder if I'm gonna get a call from my boss. She's gonna be angry.
I'm sure she's
gonna be like, "What? You did what?" But it was such a great story. The first year, there was a lot of good natural sound. It was a good story.
The good old days.
Those were the good old days. All right, that's it. I'm gonna go practice my vocabulary. Don't worry.
MU. It's gonna get cold, so like only for one day, I think. Maybe snow showers.
Snow
showers. Anyway, you should check in.
You really should not listen to him. What are you talking about?
I'm teasing Abby Dyer, so I'm telling him what to expect a little bit, so they can go get the correct version from her. Wake up weather with Abby Dyer.
There are no snow showers. There are overnight lows well below freezing temperatures, but there's no snow showers. I don't know what he's talking about. You really should watch Abby for several reasons.
Somebody at church yesterday told me there was.
Yeah. Well, that's somebody.
One of the kids.
It was one of your children.
I don't know how
I was there for it.
Okay. Anyway.
All right.
It may or may not snow. It may or may not snow. Check in with Abby Dyer. Have yourself a great Monday. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.